Welcome to another episode of the Ray Vaughan Show. I'm your host, of course, Ray Vaughan. We got Sneaky Q back in the building.
Hey y'all, what's going on?
What's going on, Q?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, little hint of spiciness. It was a video reference actually. So, JK, never mind. Unless you've seen it, you're not gonna get it. No, dude, I've been living, like I said, again, ever since the whole letting go of coaching thing. Like,
Gotcha.
I've been able to live, I've been able to move the way I want to without like having to feel like I have to be here, there, just feeling stretched out. Like finally, I get to have me, my peace, my space, and my time.
Gotcha.
My man, my man, Pap's upstairs.
So, how's it? Have you missed stepping away from
No,
Sharon?
no,
Or,
not yet. I haven't reached that part. I'm still living and loving all the things. How about you, Ray? What's going on with you?
It's just a lot of craziness, I guess, at my job. It's a lot of uneasiness because, I mean, fuck it, I'm gonna say it.
I knew you was. Why you try to hold back?
Shit got fucked up when they put Caucasians in charge.
You know,
Like when it was us, when it was niggas running the facility. Now, of course, okay, the niggas did some funny shit with the credit cards.
He always got his. Okay, so then you know why this is.
But they stood by their people and they took care of their people. And the facility was never more prosperous and business like. And we had accounts overflowing. Now, when these white people get in, motherfuckers getting laid off. We got accounts leaving. In a heavy logistics area like Virginia, especially the Hampton Roads area, shit, you can stumble out your house and hit a fucking warehouse or logistics service provider in this area. But other than that, just trying to praying to God for more clarity on my path and my vision.
Yeah, same. I'm actually doing the same, especially now that I'm able to venture into other avenues and things that I want to do. It's like I'm trying to figure out what I want, I guess. I've spent so many years being a coach, being a cheerleading coach, and it's taken away from so much of my own private time and private life that now that I no longer have that worry anymore or that obstacle, it's like, what are you gonna do with all this free time? Like, and there's so many things that I'm thinking of that I want to do, but we will see what happens. We will see what happens soon to come.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm being patient though. I'm being patient, praying, and I'm just kind of just stepping out on faith with a lot of things, and we're gonna see where it takes me.
That's what I need help with. A little more help with is patience. Because when I want something, I want it now.
I understand that.
Like J.G. Wentworth. It's my money and I need it now.
It's my money and I need it now.
But that whole age-old saying of your plan and God laughs at your plans, and that's hard.
I don't like that saying, by the way. I can't stand that saying.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stand it.
Why? Did you want to, or do you want to move on?
We can move on.
Okay.
I don't want to ruffle any Christian feathers.
My kids. This is how we're gonna start the episode. It's hard trying to navigate these 20s and early 30s and mid 30s and 30s period. To make sure you're not bumping your head up against the wall for no reason, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's basically like, I blame my parents.
The blame got to go somewhere.
The blame got to go somewhere. And, I'm in therapy now. So
good. That's really good. I love to hear black men in therapy, for real.
Yes.
I do.
And I'm learning how to shift blame and gaslight like on another level. And I love it.
You know what? Whoever his therapist is, call me. I want to talk to you. I have a few choice words.
But I mean, I just feel like when people say money don't buy you happiness,
I don't believe that either.
99% of my problems would go away if I didn't have to check my bank account.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that'll solve 99% of my worries.
Because I'm a good person.
Stress.
I don't have to deal with, that type of downfall in my life. Okay, it's me having to check that bank account to see what's going on.
Yeah, real shit.
Like just being real. Everybody's life ain't the same. Everybody's funds ain't the same. Shit.
Come on.
Some people in a rock between a rock and a hard place, so to speak.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, let's think the stat was, it was like 65% of Americans is living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
So that's hundreds of millions of people.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things. It's pay rates not being adjusted properly to current market values, is rents being astronomical for these small ass apartments that you have to pay lights and water and all this other shit on top of it. And people that's in that age group, we just need to wake up one day and kill the baby boomers. I mean, like, these people are sucking the life out of us.
This man said we got to purge
on Social Security.
Need to purge.
And these people have bought homes and lived the life that we can only dream of. Fucking making $50,000 a year, and you got a 4-bedroom house, you got 2 cars in the garage, and you going on fucking summer vacations with your kids.
I saw one of my mutual friends on Instagram post under a post regarding stuff like this. And he was like, I was told that growing up, I was always told, if I go to school, my parents didn't go to college, but if I go to college, I get a degree, I get me a job where I'm making 3 times what my parents made, when I was a child. I would be able to afford life and live and do all the things, but I'm literally doing all of that, and I don't have half of what, they had at that time. And understandably so, because why would we, right? They make it so hard, man. I mean, of course, you got people who are going to get up and do what they got to do, and you have those go-getters and those people who, are put into those places to earn that money and to do these things. You also have a good percentage of people who go about it the right way, or the way that they thought was the right way. And
what's the right way?
Oh, I guess that depends on the person.
I was about to say that's very subjective to me.
No, I fully agree with you. I think that just depends on the person. For me, I was always told going to school, getting my degree, getting a certain job, making a certain amount of money would set me up for whatever I needed. Having a bachelor's degree don't mean shit now.
Fuck no. It's a paperweight.
It's literally nothing.
No.
It's literally nothing. But again, I'm going to keep waking up every day and going hard and doing what I got to do to get to where I want to be.
Let's go.
And that's just all I can say. I don't want to complain about it too much. I try my best not to, even though the economy is what it is and the things are going the way that they are going.
Fucking horrible.
I try to be positive as much as I can, because that's the only way I'm going to stay up and continue pushing the way that I have been. If that makes sense.
Trump, with his small hands and his small dick, has ruined this economy. And then we talked about it. You see how I want to just glaze over it. And then we talked about it a few months ago when this motherfucker said that, maybe we should do 50-year mortgages. What do you mean 50-year mortgages? We can't afford these homes. We can't afford the homes. We can barely afford to live in somewhere nice because they want 3 times the rent. And the rent starting at $2,400 for a 1-bedroom.
Speaking all facts.
And that's just because you want to live somewhere nice.
Yeah.
Not on the ocean front.
You know what? Sometimes it's not even nice places. Like, they be making these luxury apartments, like downtown Norfolk and stuff like that. But the area they putting them in, I'm just like, y'all are still charging so much. But this area is horrible. Yeah, the new apartments, the luxury apartments, they're nice. So wait a minute, I'm walking outside and I'm getting robbed every day.
When the last time you've been past John F. Kennedy Middle School?
What did you say? Wow.
Have you been past it recently?
Quite a bit.
Okay, so going towards 58. When you pass John F. Kennedy, going towards 58.
Those new places, the places that Ryan Homes are building, right there in that corner,
right across from
Wilson Pine, child.
one of the
Ain't that Section 8?
yes, the projects of Suffolk. I'm not paying. That's just me though. I'm not paying 200 something plus grand, almost 300 grand, and then to live across from an undesirable neighborhood.
Not only that, though. Not only am I living across from this
Undesirable neighborhood.
but next door to me is a crazy folk home.
I thought that was a nursing facility. That's
nursing facility. Them people crazy. I call it crazy folk home.
No,
the way them people be leaving out of that building and doing all types of stuff and getting in all types of trouble is crazy. If this is the old folks home, leave your old ass in there. They be running around causing ruckus.
I think I do
running across the street with no clothes on.
They had
standing in front of the complex, sitting down, eating chips.
Hold on, but they can't eat chips.
No, go back inside the building and eat your chips.
Why?
Why are you sitting on the curb where the cars is driving past getting splashed by water?
Because
now I splash them every time when it's raining. Don't be standing right there because you know how to move. Because I'm gonna splash you. I'm gonna even inch a little closer to the curb every time. Get your old ass back in the house.
For you to say that you want them to eat the chips inside, I immediately thought what happened to us outside. So what happened to us, we was waiting for the studio to be changed over before we started this. So me and Q outside talking, chopping it up, and a homeless woman, looked like she's homeless, is walking up. I peep her and I look past her. From my time in New York, I know, and I hate how this sounds because I don't want it to sound like this, but I have to say it how I say it. You have to look past these people. Now, I'm not saying you don't help them, but when I know I'm not about to help this person, sorry, I got to look past. Because, just the prime example of why I say that. Because I looked past. I didn't even acknowledge her.
Well, she Marquise at us, so I was just like, "Oh, hey, being girl."
The Southern gentleman that he is.
I do speak to everybody, y'all. I can't help
it. How you doing? Then she started talking about crazy shit, like
tweaking on my ass. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. I ain't meet her like I was supposed to, and I never called her. And we were supposed to have been met up, and she don't drive, and she be at the bus station and come down to the bus station to chop it up with her. And I was just like, okay, girl, I got you. I don't know why I said that.
And scooted his ass, tried to scoot his ass so quick back in this fucking studio, yo. I was dying laughing.
It was the okay, girl, I got you.
I was dying laughing out here. Yo.
But I was telling them also, I remember seeing that girl when I first moved out here in Suffolk back in 2019. Mm-hmm. And I know she was actually healthy back then. Like, she was doing pretty good from what I know. She was living in Jefferson Lofts. Like, she was dressing. She was on her little dress game and all the things. My.
Now she looking like Wanda from Holiday Heart out here. Minus the bicycle. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, yo.
Well, she had braids in her hair. She had that throwed ass wig on, that chewed ass wig. That one.
It was like them braids wasn't too much better.
Bless her. Bless her.
And that's how she was.
Bless her.
She won't say it, bless her, but she was on that level. She was on that fucking level.
It was a little aggressive the way she was talking to me, and I was just like, oh my God. I was just being nice.
I don't entertain that foolishness. I keep walking.
I thought I was just being nice.
And the reason, I'm going to be honest, one of the nights I left New York, I was in the city, going back to Long Island. I don't know I ain't going to say what told me to look over there, because you know how when something is in your peripheral vision and it's moving, and you just naturally look.
That's me.
That's me. You're trying to see what's over there.
I'm nosy.
Man, I walk up the stairs, walk down like a long corridor, about to walk up the other flight of stairs to lead out of the subway. And I look over, and it's a older Black woman that's clearly homeless, and she is spread eagle, completely naked, waist down. Yes, playing with her pussy.
Oh.
Yes. And I was just...
Why did I do the heel click?
Right. That's crazy.
Sorry. I was thinking about my stripping days.
The heel clip was great. I tried to point that out because I just.
It was actually wild to do. Like,
he had on heels and shit.
I'm thinking about P badly.
It fucked me up, yo. And still to this day, that memory and that photo is seared in my brain, whether I like it or not. It fucked me up. Yeah.
Just playing with her little chicken cutlets.
Yeah.
No, wait, chicken cutlets are titties. Ooh, just playing with her little
Hot Pocket.
I don't like Hot Pocket. That don't step right with me.
Or Cootie Cat. That's too old fashioned.
Her little sandwich meat. Because you know how when you take the sandwich meat out and if you were to hold it by one end, it looks a certain way?
Yes. I'm going to be honest.
Like roast beef.
I have seen, I don't know what's, some girls' pussies be pretty when
I hate that word. Oh my God.
What, pussy?
Yes, I only like it like when I'm calling somebody that. Like referring to the woman. It makes me itch.
So what do you want to call it?
I say coochie. I love that word. I love coochie.
So when a woman's coochie does have a little hang time to it.
A little hang time is great.
Some of them do look appealing. Other ones look like blued out burger meat. But other ones don't have no type of lips hanging. Those are fascinating to me because they be the ones that is super no lips hanging. It's just a line like that. Like those are the lips, but it's flesh to the skin. And ain't no hanging. That what?
You lost me. You started going too into detail about this.
Oh shit.
Talking about the ones with no lips, the ones with lips. You bringing up the diagram with your fingers. You placing it. Talk about the skin.
Okay. Sorry. It's getting a little too carried away, but yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Some of them be black too. I be seeing some black ones.
I be seeing some. You know, I don't want to say this because they're gonna think I'm racist.
What?
I do.
You want to say it out loud?
No.
Why?
No. Then all the black girls gonna be on my ass, and I love my sisters.
I've seen some black cootie cats or coochies that was nice.
Oh, I've seen quite a few of them that are nice. Not from like that perspective, but from like X, Twitter.
My favorites. So, cause, whoa, slow down, nigga. I had to check myself.
Yeah.
Because
you saw me.
I was
getting ready to grab my bag, my water, my phone, and head out. You got this show today, Ray. This is on you. We'll be going with this.
I was about to say, I'm kind of like R. Kelly when he was doing the interview with Gayle King. And when I said that, immediately when I thought that, that's when I was like, oh, nigga, you got to preface this right. You got to preface this right. When he was like,
yes, reference it right.
I love all women. In the sense of, I'm not saying what he said. I was just saying a funny connection. Because I was about to say, I love all women. Hispanic, white, black. But my favorite is off the top of my head. It's a chocolate one. And then when she opened her legs, it's just pink. Just pink and moist and wet. Those white ones that don't have a little burger meat. Now the white ones they had the most, I ain't gonna say the most burger meat, but their burger meat don't be looking appealing.
What the freak is burger meat? Jesus, I need to see.
That's when the lips poke out and they all like this. That's when the lips poke out and it's hanging. Now, and it's crazy. So the next time I go across Twitter, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you two versions: a one with burger meat that's hanging out, and one that's just smooth. That it ain't no lips that's hanging. You basically got to suck the lips, a piece of it, just to. It's too much, but yeah. Hispanic, yeah. I don't know how we got on this topic.
I don't either, Ray. I don't either, but you know what?
I'm
sure somebody in the comments gonna relate to it.
Yeah, and we're gonna segue out of this. We're gonna segue out of this.
Shift a little bit.
I'm getting a little too personal.
Talking about preferences, burger meat. How I look like lips poking out.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You said,
yeah, it's amazing. God's creatures. Shit, how do we even get on this?
I don't know, but
okay, sorry. You can go.
No, you can go.
Oh.
This podcast is powered by people who think different. I'm not telling you what to think, only to think.
I like that. Say that again.
This podcast is powered by people who think different. I'm not telling you to think, or I'm not telling you what to think, only to think.
I like that.
There we go.
I like that. That was a great segue.
Thank you.
I think that's going to be our segue now.
That. You wrote that.
Yeah. I think that's going to be our segue now.
The shock of it all.
Especially when we grow this and we have other people. Whenever we want to segue and get off of shit, we just say
somebody throw that quote in real quick, and we'll move on. That's our cue to move on.
And that's how you know me and you are steer the conversation away. Have you been keeping up with the Afro Man shit? Do you know who Afro Man is?
I don't know who that is now.
Because I got high.
Oh, I was running in the shoes, but then I got high. I love that song. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with them though. No, what's going on with that?
So, a few months ago, Orlando, I think Sheriff's Department broke into his house, served a warrant over frivolous claims, broke down his door, took his money that he had in the house.
Oh wow!
Yeah, put guns on him and the kids. Come to find out, he had cameras all over his property. So, in order to help pay for the damages of the door and all these other things, he used his own camera footage and made videos. One sheriff was walking through the kitchen, and he looked like at a lemon cake that I guess his mama made. So,
shut up. He did not eat that man's cake.
No, he didn't eat it. But he looked like he wanted a piece. So Afro Man made a song called Lemon Pound Cake. Mama's lemon pound cake. And then he made a few other ones. One of them, he was like, I fucked your wife to one of the deputies. Yeah. And he's going through a divorce as well recently.
Do tell.
The ex-wife got on the stand. And the lawyer was like, did this cause y'all to get a divorce? No, we was already in the process of getting a divorce. But do you feel, because the cops sued him. The cops sued Afro Man and said that he was defaming them and they was embarrassed and how their kids' friends don't even want to come over to the house anymore to play with their kids because of this situation.
Well, look, y'all did that. That ain't got nothing to do with him.
That's what he said.
He just trolling. And it's working.
Yeah, because it took a local song that was only known in Ohio and made it international. And Afro Man won the case.
Yeah.
The jury sided with Afro Man. And
love that for you, Afro Man.
First Amendment, freedom of speech, strikes again. Fuck them dirty cops. Yeah, fuck them dirty cops.
We love it. I love it. I'm here for it.
Leading into another icon of the past generation. You know who Bob Barker is?
I do. Oh, don't get me started. I mean, I never watched the show anyway because your show was stupid as fuck to me. No shade.
I never got the premise of it.
I never understood it. It was always dumb. Even with like the cars and shit like that, like they having to pay extra taxes and all this other stuff on these items that you're giving them. Like, sorry, miss me. But to come to find out that you was just a nasty, racist, bigot, narcissist, lying, manipulative, old white man, as they normally are, it wasn't surprising. It wasn't shocking. My jaw didn't drop. I was very much, this makes sense. This makes sense, no?
This is on brand.
Pretty much. And then for them to post old clips and you kind of get to see it from that point of view now, it's just like, oh yeah,
firsthand. He
you
said
were
he
a
didn't
nasty
like black
motherfucker.
people. Then goes to clips of black people trying to give him a hug on the show.
And he
Oh,
run up. He even said, "Don't touch me.
don't touch me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me.
Don't attack you." This lady was literally trying to hug you on national television. Why would she try to attack you?
How many nanas, grannies, G-mamas done watch The Price is Right?
Because I know mine was one of them. Both of mine. My grandmother and my great grandmother.
Same.
My aunts, like older generation of them all, though, obviously.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, I'm like, oh, this isn't. It's fucking orange ass face. This is surprising.
He was like Trump's mentor before Trump. Because the way the nigga was orange on TV, the way his tans look, it's just, I just don't understand the reason of tanning.
I was so weak looking at parts and clips of that documentary or whatever it was, because it was the one woman who she just did not want to show her. She sat in that background. She did not want to show her face. They only filmed her from like the neck down, I think. And I just thought it was so funny.
Funky bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Don't, because to me that means you was complicit in a lot of shit, and people can come out and say, I know you're not talking Mary Beth when you used to drug the bitches when he brought them back. You get what I'm saying? Like, people be throwing rocks and hiding their hands.
They do. Like, they really do.
I'll be honest. I want to see the Dr. Phil episodes though, of that dirty, rotten.
Oh yeah, the only reason I want to watch it is, one, I want to see the Dr. Phil one, but I also want to see the other one on America's Next Top Model, because they brought in some other girls, and I want to hear everybody.
I see that they brought in other girls. I mean,
because Janice Dickinson, low key, she up here, and Janice Dickinson was a bitch on that show, so I really want to know what the fuck she gonna say. Because bitch, you are a problem too.
Was not a good person. Tyra Banks was not a good person on that show.
I think she had her faults. I think a lot of people in production, I think a lot of the people who were judges, including Tyra herself, I feel like a lot of them are at fault for a lot of the things that those girls went through. Now, granted, at that time, well, I'm not going to sit here and say...
Why do you think that? Why do you think that everybody shares the blame rather than the Asian man that was behind the scenes and he was the head producer, and Tyra Banks, who was the second producer in charge in line, and she was the on-screen talent, and she was the host of it. It was her show.
Let me tell you this, and I'm going to keep it above. Just like with Mr. J, like, and I keep talking about this one. He's doing all these interviews now and stuff, talking about Tyra, bashing Tyra. But sir, you were also one of the creative directors. You hated to have to deliver the bad news when it came to certain things, but that just the stuff that you didn't care for wasn't the worst of the things. Not saying that he also, was making it overly bad, but again, if you're the creative director for whatever the case is, walk away. He said he tried to walk away, and they sent him that whole thing about, we'll come back work for us again for this one time, and da-da-da. He found himself staying for years. You didn't have to do that. That was a choice.
Because you need the money, more than likely.
Again, that was a choice. Yeah. You're also at fault. The only person that I do not think is at fault in any of this, I don't care what nobody says, is Miss J. The only one. And Nigel.
But you just
to an extent.
Hold on.
I blame Jay. I blame Tyra. I blame Janice Dickinson. I blame Ken, whoever that guy is behind him.
Miss J is the black one.
The catwalk coach, yes. The walking coach.
Jay only
showed up when it was time for them bitches to walk that stage, and that's it.
And Jay Alexander is
the photographer.
The Hispanic.
Photographer. Yeah,
the Hispanic.
Well, he started off as a photographer, yes, but makeup artist, photographer, hairstylist, creative director, all of those things.
Yeah, Nigel was.
I just don't like. Don't get me wrong. Yes, Tyra's to be at fault for. Let's just call a spade a spade. Certain people should have been held accountable for the things that those girls went through. But I think my issue with Jay. Yes, I agree. But I think my issue with Jay is him going around doing. You've been quiet all these years. But now that all this stuff is coming out about it, now you're so vocal about what Tyra did and the mistreatment that you had. But Jay, you were there during all of these photo shoots too.
You can't.
Not once did you speak up, and not once did you speak up and to save face for the girls or to try to speak up for the girls. Not at once. Even when it came to the whole race swapping thing, you sat there with a straight face and told those girls exactly what they had to do. And you sat at those photo shoots, letting those girls do what they were supposed to be doing, and you said nothing. You waited until this time for him to say something. I understand.
Hold on.
I fully get it. You get your money, boo. Because I promise you, if you put me in a situation like this, will I do the same thing? I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
Yes, because we got bills.
But I'm just saying, the fault is not just one person.
The fault is the people that was in those rooms that was putting together, that was head writing and writing these skits and these shows. The fault lies to everybody that was in that room. But ultimately, and this is the thing what I have about leadership, no matter whether it's right or wrong, when you're the leader, everything falls at your feet.
I get it.
No matter if it's right or wrong. As a leader, everything falls at your feet.
I get it.
So
accountability should have been taken on all ends.
Ken, I believe that's his name.
Ken.
And Tyra Banks should be held the most accountable.
I agree. I'm not saying that they should not be held the most accountable, but that's also not what you said originally.
Oh.
All I'm saying is everybody needs to be held accountable. You just said Tyra's like
I don't think Miss J should be held accountable. Because I
don't either, because I love Miss J. I said Mr. J.
I don't think he should be held accountable.
Yeah.
Because I see it for what it is. Motherfucker wanted the check and keep getting the check. I understand that. But you cannot tell Jay, I believe that's his name, when to speak his truth, because, and I know it's different, but it's the same to me. These women with Bill Cosby waited 40 and 50 years.
One just got paid out. Speaking of Bill Cosby, one of them just got paid out.
And she was probably sexually abused before my mother was alive. Now, who am I to tell a victim when and where and how they can tell their story?
Right.
Well, 40, 50 years. But just like that goes to the J thing. I think he has... He can speak his truth when he
everybody's allowed to voice their opinion. Everybody's allowed to speak their truth. Everybody's allowed to say what they say, but I just feel as though all of them played a part in how those girls were treated.
Oh, yes.
And nobody spoke up for them. Nobody advocated for them. And the people that could have did not. And he was one of the people that could have and he did not. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Because clearly you kept your job.
Yeah.
Even when you left on your own terms, they asked you to come back. So they clearly needed or wanted you. So you could have voiced your opinion. You could have advocated a little bit for these girls. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. And the thing about it is, as a child watching it, I was a child watching that show. I wasn't an adult. So I only had a certain thought process behind certain things. So during that race swap episode, for instance, I was living for it, right? Like, oh my God, they gotta swap races, da 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 da. But as an adult, I can see where that's a problem. I can't even watch America's Next Top Model. If I'm being honest with you.
Why is that a problem?
Because there's certain things that I just see as weird. It's certain things that I just see as shouldn't have happened, didn't need to happen, and y'all put certain people in a bad light, making them do that.
Let me tell you what 2 of those things was with me.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
In no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
One was when a girl said her mom passed like this, and then the next scene, I know I'm in my home watching this documentary, and the next scene is her doing.
It was her friend. It was her friend. Her friend had died in a car accident. That's what you're talking about, right? I think it was her friend. It was her friend had died in a car accident, and then Tyra made her do shoot.
So we could be talking about 2 different things. I'm talking about the one when they did the crime scene, and they had the black girl, and she was posed like she got shot in the head.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
And her mama got shot in the head, and that's how her mama died. And when I saw that, I was like, okay,
Tyra, why?
Yeah, that was
why, Tyra.
Even for somebody like me, and you know me, Marquise, you know I can take it to that level, and I can take it to that line. Even somebody like me would say, "Nah, we can't do this, yo." Like, why?
Rooting for you.
Why? Like, what is the need for us to make this girl traumatic like this? All for some clicks and some views.
All for some damn clicks and views, child. But you know what? It worked.
I mean,
it worked. The show clearly did what it was supposed to do up until those last few seasons.
Because I don't know nobody. I never watched the show. I grew up a different experience than a lot of.
I grew up watching RuPaul's Drag Race, the America's Next Top Model. I grew up watching a lot of stuff. My mom was into TV back then. Not that she isn't now, because she loves TV. But my mom, she put me onto a lot of the shows that I grew up watching because I was watching with my mommy. Shout out to you, mommy. Speaking of my mom, guys, she made this hat that you see on my head. Do you guys like it?
Come
Yes.
on.
Okay, go to
Fire.
Instagram
Dope.
and look up Diva Creations, creations with the K, 757. That's Diva Creations
Blah, blah.
757. She makes custom crochet apparel from tops to dresses to shorts to hats to earrings to purses. Yes, bags, y'all. Like, my mom is really talented. She's honing on her craft. God blessed her with a gift, and she definitely uses it. She sells merchandise. Go and get y'all some. I'm gonna put the link somewhere.
And what was it again? Divine
It's Diva
Diva
Creations with the K 757. That's Diva Creations
With the K.
757 with the K.
Blah.
Yes, go get y'all some merchandise. Make her night, make her day, make her week. She'll love it.
Shout out to Mama.
And we do ship, so you all know. And if you're local, we deliver.
Do your step pops watch this podcast?
No,
Okay.
I don't think either of my parents watch the
Good.
show, but I definitely am
Good.
going to send them this little
Oh,
clip.
what
What the fuck that mean?
Because I was about to say something.
I was about to say.
I was about to
Please say
say.
it anyway. Please say it anyway.
I wonder how he feels about how Hispanic content that we be doing sometimes.
Oh. He would probably eat it up. When I say my stepdad is probably one of the most, when it comes to jokes, the most vulgar,
Bad.
raunchiest,
Bad.
no cards left on the table type of dude.
Dark
like
humor.
Dark humor.
I love that.
Like,
I love that.
he will make a joke and make you side eye the shit out of him. But that's my little Mexican poppy. I love him. I love him.
Let me ask you a question. What's the only thing that's black that works in the morning?
What?
The only thing that's black that works in the morning.
That works in the morning? Gosh, Ray, I don't know. Is this a riddle?
A cup of coffee. That's in my racist joke bag. You know, I be having to keep them tucked because people be looking at me crazy, but I be having to keep them tucked. I just find that so
Irks my
funny
soul, yo.
it's so stupid. It's so
Because
dumb.
what?
I just find it funny, yo.
What?
Like, it's just like we already know, but it's a joke. But yeah, football Barker. I mean, a lot of white people think like he thinks. I just goes into the point of the United States government was one of the only countries that rejected reparations for the transatlantic slave system that the UN just proposed a few days ago. America was one of the only ones that said, no, we're not going to agree to reparations. And then going to make posts and tweets about how NATO is not living up to its charter and basically stop worrying about DEI policies and get back to what it was originally founded for. This is a very peculiar time we're living in. I just hope everybody stays safe. And before we hop into the topics, what are your thoughts of working for the enemy or with the enemy, in the sense of being a police officer, in the sense of now the biggest bad enemy is ICE agents in this country? What is your stance on black people working for ICE and police officers?
I'm gonna say this, right? Choose your battles wisely.
I agree.
And I say this because from what I've seen on social media, and I can only go based off what I've seen, what I've read, what I've watched. Some of these black people who are currently working for ICE, that young woman at the airport to be exact, her family was online trashing her. Her own blood was like, girl, you got us fucked up. You out here embarrassing the family, like, for real. Again, whatever you want to do in life, nobody has the power to tell you no, right? So if you want to go work for ICE and you want to lock up the immigrants or the illegal aliens of whatever, by all means do that. But understand the hate that comes behind that. Understand the pressure that people are applying to y'all as ICE agents because of it. And another thing, like I saw the little dorky little boy who is apparently working for ICE. Now, did you see that little picture of that little white boy with the glasses?
No.
Oh my God. I mean, when they say the boy looks like,
no.
he looks like the typical TV nerd, skinny, frail, white, hair uneven and weirdly cut, glasses, small, shrunken in face, like bold, standing with his chest poked out with the ice. I said, now look at this shit here. And I promise you, this motherfucker ain't never lifted a fucking leaf. But you out here trying to, I would bust his ass if he ever touched me. Like, you're going down. But my stance on it all, like you asked me, is very much, I don't give a fuck what you do, but understand the hate that's going to come behind it. And if you're my friend and you're working for ICE, we're probably not friends any longer. No shade. Okay. But again, hey, it's whatever you want to do. I'm grown, you grown. You can do whatever you want, babe. Just don't come over here talking to me.
I'm gonna be honest.
I just think people do weird shit for weird reasons. What's your reason? Why do you want to work for them? Why do you want to do that?
I'm in a catch-22.
Okay.
In a serious catch-22.
Okay.
Because I see both sides of the argument.
You heard how he said, I see y'all, right? Y'all better watch him. Y'all better watch him. Ray gonna be working for ICE next week, bitch. Ray gonna be working for fucking. He throwing in the subliminals now, so he don't catch y'all off guard.
Yo, this is fucking crazy.
I don't know, Ray.
I think it's a catch-22 because I do believe both sides. I believe both sides of the argument has standing. One side of the argument is how can you work for this clearly racist it was turned into racist Nazi secret soldier type regime.
They might as well all be walking around saying Hail Hitler, Hail Hitler.
But on the other hand, I can see how people are misguided to where they want to help this country, they want to defend this country, and some of the niggas want the fucking sign-on bonus.
Yeah. Now, what if I go do the bonus and then leave? Can I do that?
No, they probably got it somewhat contractual to where you have to work an X amount of time for you to receive the bonus.
What if I'm calling out sick?
That'll probably
go against it. Or if I got health issues.
That'll probably go against it too. Well, you got to do physicals and all that shit before you even get official pass.
Oh, anyway. Well, babe, I couldn't tell. I wouldn't know what to tell you then.
But I think, like, I see both sides of the argument. And my whole thing is, when is enough for that person? Because some people will see that was already ICE agents, saw that Donald Trump was coming in on some bullshit, and they resigned.
Yeah.
Or they quit.
Yeah. Because they know what it was going to get ready to turn into.
Yes. Others saying, hey, I mean, this is my duty, and I may not agree with this man's policies. I still have a job to do.
And I'm going to do it.
I still have a family to feed.
I mean, I get it. Do you?
So it's like, but I do understand it seems like on one hand, you can be taking a check from the devil and you are purporting and you are really the arm of the devil and you're the arm of his evil regime when it comes to illegal aliens and illegal immigrants.
Correct.
And then I can see on the other hand where I'm just trying to feed my family. Where does this one stop and one begins? Mm-hmm. And that's my whole struggle internally with ICE.
I feel like police the people general. Who are out here purposely harming people, dragging them, hitting them, doing all that extra, I feel like they're just in it to be nasty. And I'm sure there are some ICE agents out there who are going about doing their job the proper way, through proper protocols and all the things and hitting all the marks. But what we're seeing online, unfortunately, is not that. what's being presented to us is the negative and the bad side of what these ICE agents are doing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what people are going off of, because what we're not seeing the positive side of the ICE agents. We're not
No.
seeing them just simply do their job in handling people with care, because they are human, regardless of whether they're here legally or not. They're human. They're people. That's a person who has a family and things just like you do. The way that you are mistreating these people and harming them is my problem, and I can stand on that.
When you say mistreating and harming,
again, the hitting, the aggressiveness, the pulling, the tugging, the throwing people, the hitting them in the head. Like, I've seen a lot of bad videos.
We have to subdue them.
Ray gonna be working for them next week.
No, I'm just saying. How do you get someone under control
that's gonna be
that knows what's about to happen? It's like it's not like how people kill cows. They herd them up into a little stall and then hit them with the cattle prod. They instantly die. The cows don't know they about to die, so they're not going crazy or nothing. They're just walking along. How do you seduce somebody that knows they're about to get put in the back of a car, go sent to a camp,
a concentration camp,
and then from that camp go sent to a country that they probably ain't never stepped foot in if they're young enough?
And that's the problem.
But illegal immigration is a problem.
It is. I'm not taking away from that.
Do it though.
Again, that was where I stand at. It's about the way they're going about this.
Yeah.
That's my issue.
Yeah.
Is it's being turned into a freaking, just along with the ICE, it's war between ICE agents and freaking.
Oh, you look Hispanic? Oh,
well, literally,
you getting rounded up, and if you get processed out,
yeah, my stepdad wanted me to go out with him the other day to the store. Hell nah, nigga. Mexican.
Yeah.
They ain't finna stop me. Because you know how aggressive I'm gonna get? Nah, I'm tasing that.
But now hold on, that'd be my thing. And that was just black people. But with Americans, what does getting aggressive with police do besides getting you tased and you going to jail?
I hear you.
Like,
don't put your hands on my daddy.
I understand to a certain degree.
No, I fully hear you. I don't even know what to say. All I can say is I hear you. Don't put your hands on my daddy. Don't put your hands on none of my friends that's around me. Because I'll probably get locked up with the damn with their asses. Jesus. Now I'm being shipped off to Guatemala. They can't even spell the shit. No, I can't spell it. Y'all ain't done. I'm just saying. Now I'm being shipped off too.
Once you get shipped off, because we sent a few Americans away that was here legally.
One man that was here from Jamaican or something. That man
like,
said, I ain't never been to Jamaica.
Like, oh well. And then when they get
that man said, well, going back to your bomber clot country.
And then
he was white.
When they get over there and they complain and they make a big enough stink, like I am an actual American and I can prove it, Trump and them be like, well, shit, we made a mistake, but it's gonna take a while for us to get them back.
We're trying to get our fellow citizens back to the States.
But this nigga, well, one nigga, I think he was sent to Colombia.
That is sad. I would hate to be sent to Colombia. No shade.
And the whole time he was an American citizen. And when Trump was asked about it, he was like, mistakes is going to happen.
Now, that's a real one to say, aye.
And then they like, well, when are you going to get them back? It's going to take a while to get them back. It's like, hold on, nigga.
That one girl still stuck in Dubai. Still stuck. It's been like 3 weeks, bro. 4 weeks.
Y'all listen to them fucking Arabs and talking about how safe their countries are and come over here, no taxes, no taxes. Ooh, look at the palm trees. Ooh, look at the luxury cars. And now look at you. Every few minutes, you gotta, is that a car backfiring or is that a fucking missile that's about to hit?
No, for real. Listen, I'm not for the shit. I'm not for the bullshit. I'm not.
That's why I love America and all of her shitty ways.
KKK.
Yeah, and all her shitty ways, but this is the greatest country.
She is a bitch.
Yeah, definitely. Just like anybody. Just like if niggas was honest about their mama, they hold their mama accountable for some of the the bullshit shit that she did when they was growing up. But
Mhm.
niggas don't like to talk about that. So, hey.
Not my mama, by the way.
Yeah, not really my mama either.
My mama did right by us. Yeah,
She did.
definitely did
My
right
mama
by
too.
us. But you do
Yeah.
have some shitty moms out there. Oh my god, I could go into some stories about that. I saw a post today on Facebook, but I can't even go into this. It's just awful. Like this
Overall.
lady, this girl, apparently, like her two young daughters, who are like elementary school age, have been living in this apartment for God knows how long by themselves. Mom's living with the boyfriend, texting the oldest daughter every day, checking in on them, making sure they got what they need. People banging on the doors all types of the day throughout the day. And the mom's like, I'm talking about I'm looking at the dates of the text messages. These are months apart. And this mom has not been home. So and so is gonna bring you food. You know not to use the stove. Da 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 da. Like it was bad. It was bad. I was like, oh, wow, mother of the year.
Yeah,
Take her kids from her
definitely.
and lock that bitch up.
And where's the father? Like,
where's the rest of the family? It's sad, man. When
shit, they
I
probably
see
saying
stuff
they ain't
like
my
that, I
kids.
can't stand it. It's awful, and that's why I always say, bitch, y'all don't. I could talk about it all day, but
They
people
don't
don't
need
need
kids.
people don't be needing kids, man.
No. And while we on the subject of kids, let me sit up, y'all. You know what I mean? Let me sit up because this situation, while we're on the subject of kids,
I know exactly where you're going with this.
This fuck nigga, Daquan or Daquane Hill. First of all, let me just put this disclaimer out there. If y'all been watching the show, if you know anything about me, I will talk about a situation vividly in detail, but I try not to put people pictures up. I try because, first of all, I don't even got time for them copywriting and shit, saying it's me. Fuck all this shit. But I think I would be doing the community a disservice if I don't put his picture up. Because this man is sick and he needs to be changed, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm trying not to say certain words no more because I want to get monetized on YouTube. He needs to be changed permanently. So that's just my little disclaimer. Daquan Hill. I don't even know. Let's start in 2017. Yes, let's start in 2017. So in 2017, Mr. Hill was 22 years old, 21, 22 years old. And he got charged with indecencies of a minor by a custodian. And he was put on the sexual offender registry. Now, the article that I read from 2017, December the 12th, actually, 2017, he had the unmitigated gall, Daquan Hill. Daquan, however the fuck you want to say it. He had the unmitigated gall to touch a boy while his mother at his home, while his mother was there, while the boy mother was there. He touched him and touched his dick. He touched the little boy's private parts. What type of crazed sexual demon, devil do you have to be to not only sexually assault a child? You sexually assaulted a child with their parent in the home. What type of ego and balls does this man have? Then this is where I don't want to victim blame. So I'm choosing my words wisely of what I say about the victim's mother.
But she ain't the victim.
No. But she said when she was interviewed that when she found out, was she angry? She said no. She was hurt. She was very hurt because it was I'm skipping a part. DeQuayne Hill was a youth pastor at her church as well.
That's why she was so hurt.
Yes, that's why she was so hurt. Because I looked at him as a spiritual advisor. I looked at him as a family friend, and he was my youth pastor. She said she is hurt, not angry, hurt because she know what he went through as a child. And she don't want people to look at him and hate him because she doesn't. And I guess when the case broke, they posted his picture all over Facebook. And she was like, whoever posts his picture on Facebook, please take it down because this is not the way to solve this. First of all,
it's not
and I'm trying not to disrespect the victim's mother because she doesn't deserve that. But you cannot tell me what I can do to help protect my community. If it's a motherfucking child predator or a rapist in our community, we have a moral obligation to say something.
Yeah. We really do.
I don't want to hear it from nobody. If I have kids and niggas that's been weird and is documented that they was weird and was child predators, if they're around my kids and niggas know that they're around my kids and I don't know that about his past, then yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with the nigga and I'm gonna have a problem with the people that didn't let me know that this was his past and he was around my kids. Especially 100%, a church.
100%. Because they love to hide people. They love to shelter people. The churches love to put things in the back spot of it all. It's like they hiding it in the pew or some shit. Like they hiding it in the pulpit or something. Why are we protecting these people?
Because they only care about money. They only care about people coming on Sundays and make sure they keep putting tithes in the offering plate.
That's why I always get confused. Why are y'all so bent? Why are y'all so against protecting? Y'all will hate a damn gay person for being living in their truth and being an outstanding, respectable individual, but y'all protect a fucking pedophile. And that's within your families, that's within your churches, that's within your communities. Y'all love to protect a fucking pedophile because they're a good person. They just had a bad upbringing or they just had a hard time in life or da-da-da-da-da. Like mama said, this is not the way to go about it, especially knowing what his childhood was. Bitch, that's why you should have went at his neck. Because you knew what his childhood was. You saw what it did to him. And now it was done to your kid. And now, God forbid, your child grows up scarred and fucked up because you didn't want to hold him accountable. You may not want to say nothing to her, but you's a dumb bitch. I don't mind it. Your child needs more protecting because if it's you by yourself, I'm going to keep it a buck. You need more. Somebody in that family need to put some eyes on that child because you clearly aren't the one.
No,
my opinion.
She clearly is a ditzy woman, and if I was that boy's father, from that day on, he cannot live with you.
No. Oh God,
he
no.
Can't.
Absolutely not.
Because clearly you've shown, not just in the assault, because that can happen whether he with me in my house or whatever. But your reaction after the assault was my problem. It ain't no type of understanding.
I don't understand
when
shit.
Something like that is proven.
I don't understand shit.
So, this was back in 2017. He was 22 years old. Fast forward to February the 28th of 2026.
And guess what we back at?
DeQuain Hill sexually assaulted another minor at a church.
And I know y'all are going to, for the people who know about it, the boy was 18. Correct?
Yes.
Right. I don't give a fuck if the boy was 19. It's a child. It's a child.
That's one thing. And you don't know when it started. It could have started when he was underage and they just caught the nigga when he was 18. But for him, DeQuain Hill, to take a young man into the back office of that church and sexually assault that young man, he needs to be permanently changed.
Yeah, Linda, go get my 32 because that know what to do.
And I was looking hard, but for some reason, and they probably know why they did it, none of the news articles mentioned what church it was. Because I can understand the church in 2017 when nothing came about and we didn't know. Mm-hmm. But this church in 2026 that he's another youth pastor of, what the fuck kind of background checks did y'all do? Because I just typed the nigga name in Google and the first 2-3 articles was sexual assault, charged with this, and he was put on. Not only was he on the sex offender registry, the motherfucker tried to enter a school and was caught. And he got put up there indefinitely. So now he's on the sex offender registry.
Why nobody is... That whole indefinite thing is what pissed me off too. Mm-hmm. Once you up there, don't you need to stay up there?
I think so. But certain
whether
charges...
it was for indecent exposure or touching or whatever it was, you need to stay your ass up there because you can't be trusted. Because you can't be trusted around people at all.
And you shouldn't be around people, let alone kids.
It reminded me of that Law and Order episode, SVU, where there was a street where there were strictly pedophiles and people that was on the sex registry list. And a girl had went missing around that area. Put them all on one street. Put them all on one street. Hate to say it, a lot of hate is gonna come that way, and they did in that episode. And they did in that episode till they fucked them motherfuckers up. I'm just saying.
You should kill.
Okay.
You should change them.
Change them. Yeah, let's go change them.
Permanently change them.
Yeah.
And with this, the criminal complaint states that Hill, the sick motherfucker, asked the teenager if he wanted to see his private parts. And according to the teen's written statement, before he can even say anything, Hill continued to pull down his pants and show me anyway. The teen further alleged that Hill attempted to get him to touch his private parts. The victim said he was able to leave the office, but claims Hill tried to get him to go into his car to get me alone. The victim's mother, who spoke on the condition of anonymity to protect her son's identity, told 10 on Your Side the church is located on Indian River Road. I don't know how many churches is located on Indian River Road, but that should narrow it down for some people in Chesapeake. There was no sign on the establishment and the curtains was closed. No one answered the door Wednesday afternoon when reporters went to go see. The victim's mother expressed shock over the allegations involving a man the family has known for years. She said, again, that's my pastor, our youth pastor. I'm not thinking that he's going to do something with my child. That's the last thing I thought. Because what fucking sexual deviant hides their sexual deviance in a church and molests kids?
The devil.
Especially when you black. Let's just
the
call
devil.
it the thing now.
The
what
devil.
Caucasian people do is what Caucasian people do. But black, Now, the deacon or the pastor may be trying to fuck your wife, but fuck your kids, though? What?
It just makes you question the elders in the church. It makes you question the pastor. It makes you question the people who put certain people into place in these things, in these establishments. What vetting did you do? Before you, is it because they showed up to every Sunday service? Is because they took the initiative to lead the youth choir, to we know why, to what, give extra tithes and offerings. Oh, this person would make a great youth pastor. Look into that personal life. Look into that personal life for me real quick, and then let me know what you gather. Because, like you said, a quick Google search would have fixed that. But
of course.
But no.
A quick Google search would have brung all of this shit to light. And sorry, but in Jesus' name, get the fuck away from this church.
Yeah.
No, I don't even want you going to this church, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let alone you in a place of leadership. Let alone you're going to be anywhere around kids.
I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I feel like if I were a member of that congregation and I had children and this information that came out, regardless of whether that person was still in that church or not, well, they're not, my membership is done there.
Yeah,
because how did everyone overlook this? How did everyone going up above him? How did y'all miss this? How did y'all miss that? So you mean to tell me not one person? And again, we're talking about a black church where everybody is fucking nosy as fuck. Nobody knew.
Nobody.
Lock his ass up with R. Kelly and P. Diddy. Lock his ass up with them, specifically those two. Put them all in the same cell.
Maybe not Diddy, but maybe we can go deeper into that after. But the mother also alleged that during the encounter, Hill used his phone to show her son a video of Hill masturbating.
And I don't know if y'all have seen Hill. He is an ugly motherfucker. No shade. It ain't got nothing to do with whether he's cute or not. But it's just, some things just can't come near me. Ew, move.
Yeah. This is not Hill's first interaction with the legal system regarding sexual offenses. In 2017, what I just told y'all about earlier, he was charged with sex crimes in Norfolk. As a condition of his bond release, he was prohibited from participating in any church work involving youth.
And y'all have made him the youth damn pastor.
Problem. Records also show that in May 2025, Hill pleaded guilty to charges of entering a school as a convicted sex offender, resulting in a sentence of indefinite supervision. That means, nigga, we're always going to watch you until you die. Hill is currently out on bond. He is scheduled to appear in Chesapeake General District Court April the 1st and in Chesapeake Juvenile and Domestic Relations Court April the 2nd. This man, people,
tomorrow. Well,
company, people, viewers, community, when you see this man, get away from him.
For real. He's here. He's here in the 7-5, y'all. He's hitting the 757, touching y'all's kids.
And I don't give a fuck how anybody get upset, or you know this person, or you saying, oh, I shouldn't do this.
Oh, fuck him.
You.
And them, and you.
I wouldn't be in this position talking about this nigga if he didn't sexually assault kids. That's it. And I don't care if you're my daddy, my brother, my whoever.
I don't care who you are.
I don't rock with that shit. It's ridiculous. And he needs to be changed permanently. And I'm not going to stop saying that. He needs to be changed permanently. And if you see this man, get away from him. Make sure you don't leave your kids around him.
I'm not going to say assault him, but if you got a couple eggs on you or a rock or something and you see him.
Yeah, we don't provoke violence here. But
I wasn't promoting violence. I was saying they could like skip the rock down the street.
You would be doing a community service.
Okay.
Community favor. I'm just saying.
In the head.
And for you people that's talking about, oh, He just saying this because he black? No. Because I got a story that we're gonna talk about next pod. A white firefighter, nasty fucker.
I just don't get it. I just don't get the whole, as an adult, the sexual attraction to children. It doesn't make sense to me. It will never. It will never make sense to me. My brain can't wrap around that.
It's just nasty.
I'm glad that my brain can't wrap around that.
Just nasty, yo. Like, and that's why I say a few episodes ago, these people cannot change. You cannot change somebody that gets sexually aroused when they are having sex or sexually abusing a kid, or they are raping a woman or taking something from a woman. A man that gets sexually aroused by taking something from a woman or taking something from a kid cannot be changed. Only permanently changed.
Yeah.
That is the only solution we have. And after it's proven that you did it, then we're going to wait a few years and you're going to get your appeals out and we're going to test the evidence again and we're going to do all that shit again just to make sure. But you're going to be changed at it.
Hashtag permanently changed.
Yes. That was a little heavy.
I mean, but it was again, needed. This is local for us.
Yes, it was needed, definitely. It was needed.
Expound.
Did you want me to get into international topics? Did you want to get into your topics, or did you want to
hit them with a little international news?
Okay. So another Hitler regime across the world in the Middle East, the Israeli state, the IDF has taken more land in Lebanon.
Of course.
Has taken over more land in Lebanon, has destroyed over 100 medical facilities in Lebanon, killing over 40 hospital workers.
Now, mind you, the medicine and all the things are being destroyed. All the things.
Because they want to conquer these people. They want to kill these people. They want to take these people's land. It's not about, oh, you did something to me and I just want to fight you like country should fight with military and not bringing civilians in it. They just said, fuck that shit. We're going to take it over. When is enough with this genocidal Israeli government?
When countries are blown to bits and there's nobody or anything left.
I think that's when, honestly. And what scares me, hold on. I'm gonna go over their deeds and then we're gonna talk about it. A Gaza teen, Jawad Abu Nasser. He's 1 year old and 10 months. He was released recently from Israeli custody with torture wounds, all due to force a confession from the baby's father. A doctor describing the marks when they examined the kid said that these were deliberate cigarette burns meant to torture. This is what the Israeli IDF forces are doing. They're not only putting the Palestinians in an open-air concentration camp, they're not only killing Palestinians whenever they want to, they're not only killing and taking over big parts of Lebanon because they can, they are torturing kids, babies. Like, how evil are these people? And why is America standing shoulder to shoulder with these people? It's sick. It's ridiculous. And
we know why.
Yes, because it fits into their plan. Yep. And it is because of Donald Trump. And I can only say it's because of Donald Trump because I just believe if there was any other administration in office, whether it was a Republican administration, whether it's a Democrat administration, if there was any other person in that White House, I don't think this would be happening on the scale of what we're seeing.
It wouldn't be.
Because after a while,
it wouldn't be at this magnitude that it is.
My nigga, y'all gotta chill out.
Yeah.
And of course, the white person gonna say that in white people language, but you gotta chill out. Because
hey, pull back a little.
All right, buddy, you're going to scorch earth for a little bit. You're going to scorch earth. You got to chill out. We're gonna have investigations about this.
Yeah, man, you gotta relax a little, buddy.
And I'm glad that Europe is finally taking a stand.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is, I'm gonna be honest. America's so much of a big dog in this world. We can look up and say that the sky is green, and these leaders of these other countries gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I never noticed that the sky was green."
Have a little hue of green behind that blue. I see.
Yeah, that was a good call out. But now it has completely changed.
Right.
Our strongest allies are not helping us. UK, France, Spain, countries where we have military bases in, and a lot of them. Germany, countries where we have long-standing. Some of our ties go back to World War I.
Yeah.
Of being allies.
Yeah.
That was over 100 years ago. They like, nah, nigga, because what y'all in Israel doing over there is fucked up, and we're not about to get dragged into another one. And what they realized, what the UK realized, and European leaders realized, after the Iraq war with George Bush and how we dragged NATO and everybody, because that's what we did. The Israeli government told us that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. We said they had weapons of mass destruction, and we told NATO, y'all either gonna come with us or we're gonna do it ourselves, and we're not gonna forget it.
Yeah.
So NATO was like, because us being the big dog in this motherfucking world, whether we want to believe it or not, whether we want, and like I said earlier, and hopefully I'm not flip-flopping around too much, but like I said earlier, when you're a leader, whether it's right or wrong, it falls at your feet.
It does. It does.
And
for those of you who don't know, he was talking about the child bank situation.
Yes. And with America, we so much big dogs that when we went to war with Iraq, we run the whole world into it and say that they got them.
Yeah.
And they tried to do something to us, and we can't let them have nuclear weapons. And they realized they didn't have them.
Yeah.
They never have them. And it's the other thing that the European leaders and countries realize. Nigga, what I say, I be saying shit, Keith, and it all comes back full circle. I said a few pods ago, the one thing that makes this country so safe is because we got two of the biggest natural barriers known to man protecting us. One is the Atlantic Ocean and one is the Pacific Ocean. So you can only come over here by plane, by plane or boat. Only way you can come to this country, by plane or boat. Unless you get sneaky in from the border, and even that, we don't lock that shit down. What the European countries and leaders realize, when these Muslims motherfuckers want to blow up some shit, they can't get to America. Well, they can get to France. They can get to England and blow up them red double-decker buses and shit riding around Manchester. They can blow up a few of them, but they can't come up. Real shit, though. That's what they realize is like, yo, once we got into this war, they started attacking us and blowing up shit around our country. And of course, it's always death to America. America is the biggest prize, but they can't get us. They can't get us because we sit somewhere in here, and niggas sit in Colorado or Mexico, and they do this. They play with joysticks, and that joystick is controlling a fucking $1 million drone flying over the Middle East, and they can fucking push a button, and the only thing you hear is a whistle in the air, and bam! Mohammed pieces all over the place. At a wedding, a funeral, anywhere.
You said Mohammed pieces?
Mohammed pieces all over the place. It's fucking halal juice everywhere. Fucking halal juice everywhere, nigga. Like, we don't fight fair. And I feel
Ray,
like
I told you this happened.
that's what European leaders in European countries realize is like, we can't keep getting into these wars for bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, if there's real shit that we getting into these wars over, okay, that's our right, that's our independence, that's our safety and security. But over some shit, because you and Israel said go do it, no, fuck that, nigga. No. And I love what Spain is doing. Spain is dragging his nuts more than any European leader. He like the Spanish president, like, look, I don't fuck with them, and they doing genocidal shit, and I'm not supporting them. And the United States can't use my bases. They can't use my airspace to fly medical or military supplies to continue the war. Fuck all of that. You gotta fly around me.
Nope.
And I believe he even shut down the Spanish embassy in Israel. That's how you know diplomatic relations is being very strained to the point. I don't even want my people in your fucking country.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's real though. It's real though.
Because kids are dying. Women are dying. People are getting their whole lives destroyed. Have you seen the pictures of Palestine or Gaza? Oh my God. That whole fucking city looked like it's been bombed to the ground, to rubble. And then, in one instance, I seen a video of these niggas, the Israeli IDF forces, waiting until people scavenge and run their trucks to get food and water because they can only get food and water dumped by trucks.
Start laying niggas out. That shit is sad.
What the fuck are we doing? And how we're allowing this to happen? It's sad because people only care about it when it affects them directly.
And the crazy part about it is a lot of the stuff that y'all think that's not affecting you directly because it's somewhere else. Keep on waiting, my friend. Keep on waiting.
This is America. Whether it's right or wrong, anything that big happens in the world affects us in one way or another. It affects us one way or another.
It does. And a lot of people, I think, are just so out of the loop or just so missing, which is why I pride myself in learning the things that I do now. Like, again, that's why I always tell Ray thank you, because Ray knows a lot of stuff, all right? Especially a lot of the things involving the political climate and things like that. Stuff that up until a couple of years ago, I was not paying attention to, right? And so when I hear him talk about these things on the show, I go home and I do my own research and I look at it. So when certain things pop up on social media or even on the news, because I watch the news sometimes now, I know what's going on. I'm up to date. I'm informed. A lot of people are just so out of the loop and so misinformed or just don't care that they're walking around every day like the shit just don't stink. And it stinks, y'all. It stinks really bad. And I need y'all to start paying more attention to what the fuck is actually going on in the world. Because just because it's not right here, right now, does not mean that it's not going to come down and bite us in the ass or affect us. That's not how this works. And it has been affecting us to an extent. Like, let's be real. Look around. Look around. And do something. Say something. Learn something. Even at the bare minimum, learn something.
I think the count right now is like close to 20. 20 people that live like me, that's from this country, that serve in the military. 20 people woke up one day a few weeks ago and they never made it back to sleep that night. You get what I'm saying? Like 20 servicemen and women are gone for what? This is affecting our lives to where, fuck the gas prices. People be saying that shit to me and I don't even be knowing, because for ever since I got my first car, my mindset has always been, I don't give a fuck about a gas price because whatever this $20 get me, it gets me. Whatever this $30 gets me, it gets me. I don't give a fuck about a gas price.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about rewards
Mm-hmm.
points and put my number in. I don't care about that.
I do love my rewards points sometimes. They do come in handy, bag.
It's and history is repeating itself. And
like it always does.
I can't be no other stringent opponent of the Israeli state because they know firsthand what it feels like for the whole world to turn your back against you.
Mm-hmm.
Jewish people know what it's like. 2 fucking million Jews was trying to escape Europe. They was already sent Cuban passports. The Cuban government said y'all can come. This was in the 1940s when the whole shit was happening with Hitler in Germany. Cuba said everything is right, is ready. We got everything. Come do it. Come, y'all come. When the boat got to Cuba, they said, y'all can't come here. Y'all can't come here. We don't want them. We don't want that beef and shit popping off over the world, and they not about to come in and attack us. So they sent them away. So Cuba is 90 miles off the coast of Florida. So they was like, well, fuck it. I mean, America's right here. Let's go to America. America turned them away. Some people actually jumped off the boat because they didn't want to go back to Germany because they knew what was waiting on them once they got back to Germany. And for Jewish people to know that history and to have lived that history and to millions of their people to be wiped away, for them to be doing the exact same genocide to Palestinians in 2026 is such evilness to that. Mm-hmm. I can only explain it in evilness, honestly. Evilness.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, right? And you hit that shit right on the nose. It's evil. And because I'm quite sure that history is taught to you all.
And this is my thing. Wrapping up this point. They have fucking nuclear weapons. Even though they're not supposed to have them. They're the only country in existence in this world that we know have nuclear weapons. We know they're not supposed to have them. They're the only country we don't say anything to. They're the only country that can have nuclear weapons, that can skirt around UN sanctions and can skirt around UN policy to have them. Mm-hmm. Because they always say we need them for our protection. We're surrounded by enemies on all sides. Fuck all that. Because if America and Israel are standing like this, if you attack them, you attack us. So, in that point, it don't matter if y'all got nuclear weapons or not. When you can always call on your big bad brother America to come and help fight anything and destroy anything that try to take y'all out of here. Wrapping up this point, Iran has kept the Strait of Hormuz toll-free for decades, despite being vilified, sanctioned, and isolated. They've been having sanctions on them since 1979. The estimate to their economy is over $200 billion on the low end that they lost due to economic sanctions. I think if you've been keeping up with it, Iran had put out a few key points that if we want to end the war, you have to meet these demands. Yeah. One of them was reparations for wartime damages and rebuilding. That's not going to happen. The withdrawal of our forces from certain Middle Eastern countries, that's not going to happen.
Definitely not going to happen.
the right for them to have a missile program without limitations, okay, to a certain degree, we can talk about that. As long as you can't build a bomb that can reach us, that can reach the homeland, United States of America, I don't give a fuck what you do, dog. As long as it's not a nuclear weapon, and as long as it's not a bomb that can reach us.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fourth one, they want to take control of the Strait of Hormuz and put a toll on it, and they should be able to do that. The toll one with them having control of the Strait of Hormuz should be a no-brainer. It's theirs. Clearly, they control it.
That's true.
Because we're seeing the evidence of how they control it right now. And that will provide them with point A. Hey, I'm not going to pay you physically money for destroying this shit. Now, I am going to say I'm sorry for destroying your buildings and destroying your land. But what I'm going to do, in lieu of me giving you money up front for reparations, I'm going to champion, along with you, the right for you to toll the Strait of Hormuz. And once, leading back to what I said, America being the big dog in this world, once America say that they can do that, then fuck it, they can do it.
Yeah.
And you'll get your money like that. They said if Iran keeps the Strait of Hormuz as a toll and operations resume, they can make $100 billion a year just off of tolls. Now, before people say anything about that, Egypt charges $300,000 to $700,000 per transit through the Suez Canal. Ultra-large container ships or tankers can exceed $1 million per trip through the Suez Canal. Panama charges $150,000 to $450,000 per transit through the Panama Canal. Large Neo-Panama Max ships cost up to $500,000 to pass through the Panama Canal. Turkey charges fees for the Bosphorus Strait. Canada charges fees for their side of the St. Lawrence Seaway. America charges fees for our side of the St. Lawrence Seaway. Mm-hmm. But Iran is this evil.
I'm so sorry.
Iran is this evil, mythical, Marvel enemy country that we can't allow them to have toll on this. Let them have the toll. Let them be economically prosperous, and let's end this shit, yo. All over Israel. No.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And that's me with my wrapping up of international news. Hopefully you guys learned something. Marquise, what is this podcast powered by? Hopefully you guys learned something, and thank you.
This podcast is powered by people who think different. I'm not telling you what to think, only to think.
That's it. Q.
On to other news in all things news and social media. So Tennessee woman sues Mercedes-Benz dealership after an employee allegedly took her car without permission for his date night while it was getting repaired. Now, people. Kimberly Porter, a self-proclaimed car lover and Mercedes driver, says she brought her C300 AMG vehicle in for repairs back in December. But according to Porter, on the evening of January 16th, now again, back in December for repairs, it's January 16th, and I still don't have my car back. Anyway, January 16th, things took a troubling turn. Porter said she was at the home when she received a notification from her vehicle's GPS indicating that her car was moving. Initially dismissing it as possible app glitch, her concern changed when she received additional alerts. This lady pulled up she got in one of her other cars because she has a plethora of cars. She pulls up to the GPS pinged location, and there her car was sitting in the parking lot She opened it with her spare keys and she contacted the police. When the officers arrived and searched the car, they found a coat inside that did not belong to her. Inside the coat pocket was the individual's identification. So get into this part. I'm sorry. The guy, the employee, he claimed he had permission to drive the vehicle, which was later debunked. He was later arrested and charged with theft of property, but the situation didn't stop there. Apparently, the following day, Porter was pressured by the dealership to drop the charges against their employee. They didn't even go as far as to tell her she had to pick up her car immediately, or the loaner car she was given would be reported as stolen. Excuse me? Porterhouse filed a civil lawsuit against both the employee and the dealership. What are your thoughts on that?
So, two things. Well, a few things. First, goddamn, what type of Benz does she have that it alerted that bitch?
Yeah.
I'm traveling 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I've been driving for 23 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's first. She was so on it like that. Secondly, my man's,
for a date, bro.
if you can't get the pussy without it, then
Like, for real. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny because you was doing that to flex. Not only did you put yourself in a bad light,
What
but
are
you
we
put the
talking
company that you work for in a bad light. And the
Definitely.
company itself trying to tell her, drop this, or we are going to say that the loaner car that we gave you was stolen. Sir, in order to give me a loaner car, there's paperwork that comes from you to me that needs to be signed from two different parties, myself and you included.
Yeah.
You're going to do what? Fuck out my face and watch what happens.
better than me, because I would have called the police myself and had the police up there with me when I turned the car back in.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, let me get the paper.
Let me get my shit.
Yep, this is the loaner car. This is the little
Y'all got
paper.
me fucked up.
And you can't say I stole it
Got me
right
fucked
in
up.
front of the presence of the police.
Yeah.
Because no,
sure
I'm
can't.
not dropping it. No.
Sure can't.
No. Sometimes people play stupid games and they win stupid
prizes.
prizes.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And that's just what it is. Honestly, and the crazy part is he black. He African dude. I couldn't pronounce the last name. It start with an N, then the next letter is a G. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. But Young, you need to get your ass.
Oh my God.
Young need to go ahead and get his ass on somewhere and figure out what the fuck you gonna do, because bitch, I would have fired your ass for that shit. Your employer is on bullshit. There's no way they should have sided with you in any way, shape, or form regarding the situation. You're a thief. And again, putting their company and giving their company a bad name. Because I'm Yelping it all. I'm going on Yelp and I'm leaving a scathing review. Getting my Karen on because y'all got me fucked up. In other news, 14-year-old Virginia girl charged with DUI after crashing her car and killing her unrestrained 1-year-old son.
Oh.
The baby's godfather tells the teen, be more responsible. Stop thinking that you're grown. Let's go back over that again, shall we? A 14-year-old, 14-year-old Virginia girl charged with DUI after crashing her car and killing her unrestrained 1-year-old son. Settled in yet? Cool. A 1-year-old child has died after Virginia State Police say that a 14-year-old girl crashed her car while allegedly driving under the influence. According to authorities, the crash happened around 2:04 a.m. on March 23rd on a freeway in Hampton, Virginia. Police say this teen was behind the wheel when she veered off right side of the road and hit a guardrail before crossing over and crashed into a lane barrier on the left side of the freeway. Police say the 1-year-old child was inside the vehicle and was not properly restrained at the time of the crash. The child later died on Thursday, March 26, from injuries sustained in the accident. Authorities also say the 14-year-old driver was not wearing a seatbelt and suffered serious injuries. The teen is now facing charges, including driving under the influence, driving without a license, and child restraint violation. Authorities said the additional charges could be added as the investigation remains ongoing. The 1-year-old grandmother opened up about the devastating loss, saying, I've been in his life since day one. This is the hardest. And I seen the pictures. That little boy was so cute. He was so cute. Such a little cutie. Mom's 14, unhinged, and clearly not watched. And I'm going to say that for a lot of things. 14-year-old mother, driving a car with no one in there, no license. 14. Let's just stop the bullshit. She's fucking 14, doing all of this.
And the baby's 1.
And the baby's 1.
So that means
Correct.
She had to at
Correct.
least be having sex by 12, maybe going on 13, because it's 9 months. for
9 months.
pregnancy. So that's basically her whole 13 years, her whole
And the
year.
baby's 1.
I wonder, is it like a molestation type of
Who knows?
thing?
Who knows? That information was not disclosed.
Fucking...
And to be honest, my brain doesn't go to, well, who got her pregnant? Because that's not the issue at hand, unfortunately. The baby's 1. The baby's here. The baby's been here.
Yeah.
And the family clearly has been providing and taking care.
Yeah.
But the fact that I'm trying to figure out how she was able to get to a car.
Yeah.
Why she was so fucked up. And why was the baby in the car with her?
Be under the influence. With no car seat, because that proper restraint, that means you ain't had a nigga in a car seat. So, and he's 1. So for you to not have a 1-year-old in a car seat when they can't even hold their head up properly, when they can't, that's just crazy.
Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to figure out who the godfather is to be telling her, oh, be more responsible. Stop thinking that you're grown. How old is this godfather? Who's the godfather? Because if you were a grown person in her life telling her all of this, I would think that you would have a little bit more of a... I don't know. The entire situation just is weird to me. It doesn't sit right with me. Condolences to the family and all the things. But that little girl... She needs to learn a very, very hard lesson, starting with what just happened, unfortunately. And it's sad to me because I can only imagine, and I don't want that for her, but I can only imagine where her life is going to go from here.
Yeah. Having
had to have a child at such a young age, going through life the way that you did at such a young age, and then losing your child at such a young age. Yeah. I don't know where her life is going to go, and I can only hope and pray that she learns a lesson and grows up to make something of herself and make better choices. But we don't see that often. And we don't see that too often. And that baby lost his life. A life that he didn't ask for this.
No.
He didn't ask for that.
No.
He was probably having a good time just being with his mommy. Not knowing any of the weird shit going on. Not knowing that mommy's drunk. Not knowing that mommy is 14. Not knowing any of this. He thought he was safe. And he is no longer with us. And he has been gone since the 26th of March. Injured since the 23rd. That is a very, very, very sad situation. My heart goes out to all of you people, all of the family.
Yes.
It is.
What was that at again? What city?
Hampton.
Ain't Hampton one of the cities that instituted a curfew? No?
I don't think they were one of them.
Oh.
I don't think they were one of them.
But this is why kids shouldn't be out, honestly. And this is why a lot of shit shouldn't be tolerated as parents.
Agreed.
Because there's no way a nigga can just skirt off in my shit and I don't know.
Correct.
I don't care if you're 14 with a child or not. Nigga, you still live in my house and you still 14. Doing?
Like, I know she don't live by herself. And I know y'all not letting her live with no baby daddy.
Yeah, it be... You seen them post, or people be posting crazy shit, and that people in the comments, you never know what people be doing in their homes. That's real shit. Yeah. You never know what people be allowing in their homes.
It's just a sad situation all in all, especially because the little boy had to lose his life behind it.
Prayers and thoughts goes out to that family dealing with that traumatic situation. Sure. Praying for peace and healing, honestly.
For sure. Now, staying in the topic of all things crazy and reckless, new court filing states the bullet that killed Charlie Kirk may not have matched the suspect's rifle.
I believe it. I believe that, and they said that the only time I saw somebody say the only time a 38 or 30-06, whatever you call it, type of bullet was damaged so bad beyond recognition. The only time in history that they can think of was when Martin Luther King was assassinated.
Well,
that specific bullet was damaged beyond recognition.
Even though that's not what killed Martin Luther King Jr., which hopefully you all know now at our big ages. That's
what killed Martin Luther King Jr.?
Oh, they suffocated him in the hospital after the shooting. He was still alive. He was very much still alive and gonna make it.
I wouldn't put it past him.
They killed him.
The
attorneys for Tyler Robinson, who is accused of killing Charlie Kirk, wants to delay a May preliminary hearing, tossing more evidence can be reviewed. The defense pointed out a report from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives that could not definitely link a recovered bullet fragment to the rifle found after the shooting. They believe this uncertainty could help challenge the case. Prosecutors say DNA matching Robinson was found on the rifle and ammunition, while the defense says that multiple DNA profiles were present. Most people handling the shit.
Yeah.
Right? Most people handling the piece. Yeah. Generally, when a bullet fragment analysis comes back as inconclusive, that means that fragment did not contain enough detail for the examiner to say one way or another. Mm-hmm. There's just not enough there to determine whether the bullet was fired by a particular firearm, but they do have ample evidence to demonstrate beyond a reasonable doubt that Tyler Robinson committed the murder, and they will present that evidence at the upcoming preliminary hearing, and then they will present all of that evidence at the trial. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all. Only reason I mention this is because I know that people in the comments be talking about this situation and this stuff. Me personally, I could give two fucks who killed that man. No shade. I was just bringing it to light.
I'm gonna do like what these people in America do. It's time to move on.
Yeah, I agree.
It's time to move on. It's time. We done been through enough. He done had his little moment, and God bless his family and his kids. But what more do you want? We done caught the man that did it. You done damn near was promoted like a hero for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I mean, hey,
very much so.
Shout out to Luigi though.
Okay.
Hopefully he good.
Yeah, I hope he's doing good. It's cute little face. Jaden Ivey. Bitch ass nigga. Jaden Ivey released by Chicago Bulls after calling out NBA's Pride Night as unrighteous. I'm not going to get into the spiel of everything that he said because, to be honest with you, I thought a lot of it was just bullshit, as I normally do when people like him talk about the things that they talk about. And it's like I said, it's okay to voice your opinion, but I'm going to say this too. When you're a certain celebrity and you live a certain lifestyle and you're in certain situations, be mindful of the stuff that you say on social media because it can definitely damage your brand. That's what he's doing.
The baby is prime example.
He talks about it. He talks about it.
How he went from making $300,000-$400,000 a show to making $30,000 a show. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that type of fall off.
Yep. Now get into this, y'all. Jaden Ivey recently went on a rant speaking on religion and calling out the NBA for celebrating Pride Night, saying that it was unrighteous. Not too long after that, the Chicago Bulls made a move and released him by Monday afternoon. Ivey had recently joined the team, but only appeared in a few games before being sidelined with a knee injury. Weak ass nigga. His time with the Bulls was already short, but now it's officially over. Bitch ass nigga. Mm-hmm. He's also been open about dealing with mental health issues, struggling in his career that has taken some hits after a serious leg injury back in 2025. Punk ass nigga. Sorry for you. Fuck.
And now his knee
fucked up. This justified is my question.
Yes.
Because he definitely went in after the fact and was like, justified? I don't understand why I was let go if this was da-da-da-da-da, blah. Because, fuck, nigga, it was.
I feel like both was justified.
I do, too. Speak your shit. But again, I'm never going to tell nobody not to talk their shit and do what they want to say. Again, freedom of speech. I say shit that motherfuckers find ignorant every day, and I'm going to stand on that shit that I say. However, I know that I cannot say certain things on a certain platform, knowing damn well you're going to receive a certain backlash, not knowing that the people that hired you were going to see that and say, oh, no, this is bad for the brand. Sorry, whether we agree with you or not, this is bad for the brand. You're a part of the brand. So start acting brandish, nigga.
I mean, yeah, you basically said what I was going to say.
Sorry. I mean, you know what you signed on for, but you thought. You thought you was cute. And you thought, oh, I'm going to get out what I want to say. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real Christian. Fuck, nigga. Now, no more Bulls for you. With your knee injury. Go heal up, nigga.
I think you said something. You said something about the religious thing. But you also, about pride. That was the Pride Day. My thing is, look. It's another catch-22 for me because I'm gonna be honest. Because I see both sides of it. I see Jaden Ivey's point of view to the point of he can say that if that's what he feels.
If that's what you feel, yeah.
But you have to be aware enough and smart enough to know just because you say something doesn't eliminate the potential consequences of what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go into a fucking movie theater and scream fire and then wonder why they fucking placing me in handcuffs and taking me to jail because it's against the law, nigga. Like,
you know, I've wanted to do something like that so bad, or like scream out randomly somewhere, "He's got a gun!"
What the fuck?
I just want to see what the
Do
reactions
you know
are.
the type of reaction is going to be mixed with scared and shockedness? Like, what the fuck?
I'm just trying to see if people are going to trample each other because I'm going to be the first one out the building. I know I wouldn't do it in the airport, but that's where my intrusive thoughts. Like whenever I'm in the airport, those are my intrusive thoughts.
You say that shit in the airport, you going to jail, and you be put on the no-fly list.
Like I'm gonna scream and run. I'm gonna scream and just run like I seen the motherfucker. Like they not gonna. Mind you, I don't have a flight.
What are you gonna say? That was just a phone, sir. Oh, I thought it was a gun.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a gun the way he was holding it in his pocket. He scared me.
Get the fuck
officer.
Out.
I was scared for my life.
You can't fly today. Go to another hotel.
Whole time I never booked the flight. I just drove to the airport to do that.
That's even.
I'm gonna go
worse.
home. I'm gonna have my suitcase and everything with me.
That's even fucking worse.
I'm gonna have my suitcase and everything with me. Sir, can we see your ticket, your flight ticket?
My thing is, I don't know what it is about niggas that don't like, or I ain't gonna say, don't like the LGBTQ, or it's just is stuff about them. You know, you don't have to comment on everything.
That's what I'll be saying. You know what's so funny to me is when I'm under my trans girls post and when I'm under gay people's post and I see straight people that don't even follow this person, but somehow that video popped up on your algorithm. I wonder why. How much stuff do you watch and related to this type of content to where it's popped up on your timeline? But you feel so Billy badass and bold to go under this person's comments and say something just outrageously rude or nasty. I don't get that. I don't get that because you literally did not have to watch the video or comment, but you literally watched the video from the beginning to the end and commented what you commented. How I know you watched the video is because of what you commented.
I mean,
so you fruity booty nigga, which is why I troll straight dudes in the comments. I do. I live for that shit. I even troll women in the comments. I do. I don't mind it. You bring your ass up under LGBTQIA LMNOP post, bitch, and you straight, I'm on your ass, especially if you a nigga. Oh, I'm on your ass, and now I'm going to your page. Now I'm going to your page, and I'm commenting. Oh, I see why you was under that gay post. Oh, I see why you was under that LGBT. Oh, honey, I see why you was talking about that trans girl because you look like a brick in real life because she looks better than you. I see why y'all are upset. I see why y'all jealous, and I see why y'all mad. Y'all hating on the community that's not thinking about you.
And I think both voices should be able to coexist. Both opinions should be able to coexist.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean I agree with the man. I just feel that I'm smart enough to know when you suppress one side of it, you get something like a Trump.
Mm-hmm.
These people that follow Trump, somehow, some way, they got into their head that the Democratic Party won't for them and they won't listening to them for years about their genuine concerns. And so they went to the next person that kind of was supposed to be listening. Whether the nigga led them over the cliff or not is not the issue. The issue is they felt like their voice was unheard, so they went to the other side. I feel like if we can have pro-LGBT voices, we can have anti-LGBT voices. My thing is where I draw the line for me, for Ray Vaughan personally, is when you advocate the death of another person because of their sexuality. That's something that I can't find middle ground on.
And I see that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, good. One less person to taint our kids. One less person that's throwing the gay agenda at my kids and da 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 and blah fucking blah bitch. I wish I did have a fucking gay agenda. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay, I don't. I live my life for me, not for any of you. I could give two shits about your fucking snot-nosed kids, bitch. I could give two fucking fucks. My nephew, probably the straightest nigga I know. He's 3. You think I'm gonna influence this little hardhead nigga? That nigga gonna grow up and probably be the straightest nigga out of everybody out there now.
The gay agenda is nothing but,
and I'm still myself around him. He just look at me funny.
Gay people being in control of their own stories. That's it.
That's it, and that's all. There's not much to it. Y'all putting too much thought behind the shit. Y'all putting too much thought behind it. Y'all going in and attacking people that don't need to be attacked, and y'all are voicing opinions, which is fine, but y'all doing it in the wrong setting. And then y'all are trying to justify it by saying, "Oh, it's because I don't want our kids growing up this way." And God. Let me tell
you something. I don't give a fuck what Tank said. A man don't have to fucking suck a dick to know he don't like sucking dick.
Thank you.
And a man that don't like men ain't gonna never be turned to like men. That's just something that's not gonna happen.
Sorry. I can't walk past the straightest man on the street and whip my hair and my eyelashes and poke my butt a little bit. You know what? I got a funny story though, because that shit was super hilarious. And I have to tell you that off camera. But I thought that shit was so fucking funny. But yeah, that's not happening. It's just not happening.
No. And I think it's weird. I think people have the right to their opinions, but you also have the right to, I don't want to fuck with your opinions.
Exactly.
And if you work for me, I don't want you working for me.
Exactly.
You have those opinions. We have both rights on both sides.
So, hey, Jaden, this is for you.
And he was a whack ass nigga anyway.
Loser, double loser, ass if whatever, get the picture, duh, nigga. Fuck out of here with your non-playing ball ass, with your knee injury having ass, with your chap lip having ass. That nigga needs to put some goddamn chapstick on his lips while he was doing that video because them shits was dry as crusty as fuck.
And the thing about it is,
bitch ass.
By the time this done settled down and died down to where a team would probably want to pick him up, it's gonna be too late, nigga, because you already got 2 knee injuries or 2 leg injuries.
Not only that, but it's other basketball players jumping in and like talking on social media like, "Oh yeah, dude, you screwed. You shouldn't have did that. Like you put your foot in your mouth." And he talked about Steph Curry.
That he wasn't a real Christian or something like that. It's weird.
You're done. Nigga, you're done.
Weird. But keep your weird shit to yourself. Yeah. You wouldn't know about it. And niggas is getting more comfortable with their whatever their sexuality is. Because there's one light-skinned nigga, I think he played for New York, the New York Knicks.
Curly hair.
Yes. He be
so giddy in the pictures.
Yes. And he be having the nail polish and go live your life.
I love it. I love it. Live for you. You don't live for nobody else, baby. Because at the end of the day, it's up to you to make you happy. Nobody's responsible for your happiness but you. And if you let negative people bring you down and put you in a spot that you don't want to be in, and you stay there and you feel like being there is the moment and what's right for you in that time, then do that. But don't complain on the back end.
Come on.
Don't complain on the back end. Do you. Do what's for you.
And I know that nigga having the time of his life in New York. Okay. You in New York and you're a millionaire and you probably go both ways. Oh my God. You having the time of your life up there. All the women and men up there that you can have your but yeah, is that what else you got, Q?
Oh no, that's all for me. Actually,
you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive, friend. Oh no, they don't close till 11, so
oh shit.
I was about to say actually, but no. That's all I have with you. You know me, I like to look at the things that I feel like hit home or something that I really feel good about or something that I feel like need attention, and I go with it, and that's it, and that's all. You ain't never going to get no long-windedness out of me unless I feel like it's needed.
So, we're going to do socials. I'm going to do the quote. The quote first.
You go.
The quote of the day, the quote of the episode, the quote of the pod is, the greatest math you can do is to calculate the future cost of current decisions. Ooh. The greatest math you can do is to calculate the future cost on current decisions.
I like that, right? I like that a lot.
Thank you. Keith.
You guys know you can follow me on Instagram and on TikTok at _sneakyq_. Follow my page, like my videos, interact with the brother, okay? I love it. And you'll love me.
Come on. The Ray Vaughan Show. Ray Vaughan TV first. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe. You send this video to, I know you know at least one person you can send this video to. They're going to laugh. They're going to learn something. Send it. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. Ray Vaughan TV on TikTok and IG. I love the engagement that we've been getting on IG and TikTok on our socials. It's been picking up, and it gives me a little oomph that I'm just not throwing shit out into the ether. It's giving very engagement. Yeah. So I love that.
And that's what we want. Yes. We want engagement.
Ray Vaughan, my personal links. Ray Vaughan with 2 underscores. Ray Vaughan with 2 underscores on Facebook, Twitter, IG, and TikTok. Twitter, IG, and TikTok. Make sure you like the Ray Vaughan Show, though. Follow that, subscribe to that, and rock out with us. Ready to wrap it up?
I'm ready to wrap it up.
Okay. Now, you got to let me get my shit off. Now, Marquise doesn't know what I'm about to say.
I don't.
So, I don't want none of you bitch-ass niggas or bitch-ass niggas with cootie caps to be mad at Marquise for what I'm about to do, because Marquise is not involved with what I'm about to do.
Is this what you asked me about earlier? He was like, do you want me to tell you or do you want me to wait for the show? And I was like, wait for the show. Okay.
Yes. And this is all on me, and I take it. Marquise has nothing to do with, doesn't
Why
even
you gotta keep
knowledge.
reiterating that? Like, what the fuck is you about to say, Ray?
What I'm about to do. And you gotta let me get it off, Keith, because I know you're gonna probably want to stop.
Oh my God.
I've been practicing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Loved by the alphas, chased by KSI, wanted by the sigmas. Now the Qs want to try. They want to ski. That's my shit, y'all. I mean, wanted by the Kappas, chased by KSI. No, loved by the alphas, chased by KSI.
Jesus.
Wanted by the sigmas. Now the Qs want to try. They want to ski.
What is this hand symbol? What is this hand symbol?
Isn't that what they do?
No.
Oh, what they do?
I'm not telling you. That's not it either, Ray.
What do they do?
They just hold their pinkies up, Ray. That's it. Jesus. Y'all, I ain't had nothing to do with that shit. I had nothing to.
I love that shit, y'all. We go.